gosh! What's going on, guys? It's Jake. I've shown you guys what I think is the worst Hasbro Beyblade Burst Turbo Bay, and I've showed you what I think could be the best one. But in this video, I'm going to be going over what is actually the best Turbo Bay because it is insanely overpowered. So, let's just get right into it. So the bay that we're going to be talking about has actually been on store shelves for like 2 months now, so it's not even brand new. Really, I didn't cover it because I didn't think it'd really be worth talking about, but it is actually really strong. Before I get into it though, if you guys could hit that like button, get this video up to 1,000 likes, that would be amazing. And also, if you haven't joined yet, you might as well join the Nook Nation by hitting that subscribe button. We're at 196,000 subs, really close to 200K. But enough with the chit chat, it is time to move on to what I think is the best Turbo Bay, and it is Hercules H4. Yeah, this bay came out a little while ago. I'm pretty late to talking about it, really late to unboxing it, but it is really strong. So let's just get started. So taking a look at the box, we have really nothing special to talk about. It kind of sucks that none of these turbo boxes have really any flair to them. If it was possible, I really wish they could go to the box design that Takara Tomy is using. Those are just way cooler. Then looking at the back, we have the parts and the stats, and this is a stamina type bay, so it's going to be really high in stamina, but also really low in attack. It's actually, just looking at it, really low at pretty much everything except stamina. And since this is a turbo bay, the driver has its slingshot gimmick, so it has 2 different modes. But now let's crack the box open, look at what comes inside. We're going to have the instruction manual, which we don't really care about, the launcher, and then the actual bay itself. I've already talked about these turbo launchers more than a few times already, and I don't really like them. I mean, they aren't terrible, but the shape is not that good to me. And I would just rather use the Takara Tomy launchers or even the dual threat string launcher. So the first part we're going to look at is the performance tip or the driver, and we have Eternal. This is a stamina tip, which is pretty much Revolve 2.0, and the Takara Tomy version was actually pretty good. So I'm pretty hyped to see how good this one is. But I mean, the slingshot gimmick for this is, I don't really like it. All you have to do is just pull the little disc part downwards, and I just don't like it that much. It's super aggressive looking. I don't really think it'll spin for that long, so the stamina looks to be pretty bad. And I don't know, I'm just kind of worried about how this looks so far. Next up, we have the disc, which is called 13, and this is the same disc that came on Bloody Longinus or Brutal Luinor L4. It's really not that bad in comparison to like 11 or 12. It weighs a decent bit more than them, but I don't like this disc that much. I think there are other ones that are better, and I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not really that useful here. If you're going to customize your Hercules H4 a little bit, make your own combo, you probably would not want to use 13. You would probably want to use like 0 or something like that. And then finally, we have the layer itself, which is Hercules H4. And I like this layer a lot, and I'll tell you why in just a second. This layer does have a gimmick, and that is whenever it's spinning, the silver bow and arrow pieces will kind of extend outwards, kind of like Orichalcum 03. And then, of course, here is the QR code, so you can scan it onto the official Beyblade Burst app, which is just adding on their Battle League feature, which is really cool. And then there's also going to be a really big update in May. So if you don't have the app, which you definitely should, if you don't have the app, I would definitely download it and scan this code in. Something that I really like about this layer are the slopes. The slopes are pretty decent, and also I really like the shape. You see, there's not really a lot of points for recoil here. It's just not really an aggressive looking layer in general, which helps defense and stamina. And I mean, the slopes are good, but they're really nothing special. But when you use the Eternal driver that comes with the bay, it is really tight. It's kind of hard for me just to show you guys how good the slopes are just on video, but if you have Hercules H4 on your own, then let me know in the comments down below, because it's pretty strong. Now with all the parts out of the box, we can put this bay together, and it doesn't look that great to me. I mean, Hercules H4, the layer looks pretty decent, but I mean, the all neon yellow Eternal here, I don't really like it. I don't like this color much. But at the end of the day, the way the Beyblade looks comes second. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is how good it is. So let's move on to some test battles. Let's get some aggression in there. Attack versus stamina. Oh. And never mind. It's done. Let's see. Let's get Ogre in there. No, not enough yet again. Look at that, guys. And just finish it already, Hercules. There we go. Ogre is out of there. Not enough attack power. Next. You know what? We're not using Amaterios. It's annoying me. Next. Uh-oh. Ace Dragon didn't really have a lot of contact, so it might lose from a survivor finish. Let's see. Oh, there we go! Hercules won. Wow, okay. Let's try out Slash Valkyrie next. Let's just try it out. There we go. That was some good contact by Valkyrie right there. It was small, but just a little bit helps. Is Valkyrie gonna lose this one? Another stamina finish loss, and Hercules was not even close to bursting. It didn't even slide a little bit. Here, watch this really quick. You see, it is in the slingshot mode, right? But whenever we go to battle, this happens. Look at that, and it doesn't move. So no matter what, whenever you launch your bay and it's going around the stadium, the tip is going to be slanted sideways, or it's just going to push back in all the way. So unless I'm doing something wrong. If I'm doing something wrong, let me know in the comments down below. But this is what the instructions say to do, and it doesn't work. So just don't use that mode, I guess. I don't really see why you would, but just keep it on this one. Don't swap to the slingshot mode. Oh my gosh! Even with all that aggression, Hercules still takes the win. This thing's OP. This thing's OP, dude. Well, that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. If you liked it, make sure you hit that like button down below. Once again, we're trying to get to 1,000 likes. And if you aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button now. 196,000 subscribers. We're really close to 200K. So smash that subscribe button. And to all of you guys that made it through the entire video, that watched until the end, I want you guys to type out #NookNation in the comments down below, and I'll heart your comment. And what do you guys think? I think Hercules H4 is really, really strong. It is probably the best turbo bay out right now. So if you guys are wondering whether or not you should get it, should you not, I definitely would. It is really, really good and really fun to use. Maybe whenever Dead Hades, Valtryek V5, Spryzen S97 comes out, maybe it won't be as good, but for right now, it's pretty strong. Once again, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Have fun, and bay away.